Greetings, hello, welcome to Truth and Love the Church with Joseph, and I bring to you a new video about Pastor Chris and what he shared at the IPPC conference. And this was in line with the prophetic ministry, so he was giving an explanation on the place of the prophetic ministry in the church today, and this followed after the ministration of Prophet Uebert Angel. So I believe you are going to be blessed. Stay tuned.
Now that is a prophetic ministry. All right? And you know what God wants to do with it? What God wants to do with it is to make everyone to be able to do that outside, not inside the sanctuary, outside. When you enter a bus, that's the way. Listen, it's the Spirit of Christ. I'm explaining something to you that is very important. When you enter a bus, you will have a word for someone who is sitting next to you. For those that are inside, that's what God wants to do with your life. It's the kingdom at work. It's the kingdom at work. Inside the house, we use it to minister to you. But here's how it works. When that ministry is directed towards you, you receive of it because you believe. And when you go out, it works inside you the same way. The same Spirit works inside you as you go out. This is so important. So important. Years ago, let me tell you some things that happened. When we first started ministry many years ago, that was the only way I could minister to people. I would find myself in their homes, in the Spirit, and I'll be talking about things concerning them. That's the only way I could only see such revelations about individuals. And so eventually, when we got started with more and more people, winning people in, I laid hands on them, and by the Spirit, they began to see things, prophetic signs, prophetic things like that, just like you saw a moment ago. That's what they were doing. But something happened. There were those particular ones, as God was using them and using more, they fell by the wayside. Something went wrong with them. So I began to pray to God to bring more. But you know, when you're ministering, for example, he doesn't know these pastors. If I were to talk about things concerning them, because they are with me, they will say I was told. Do you understand? And they will say I was told. So it has to be more. That's why when you do it outside, they know that you were not told. But I began to pray to God to bring up more of them that will do these things so the world will know.
Wow. So that the world may know that Jesus Christ is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. If this was helpful to you, please support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing. The other thing that I just want to highlight on is, as far as I know, or I have been exposed to the ministry of Pastor Chris, I have grown to know that as he is speaking, the content of what he's speaking, the spirit of what he's speaking is going to be imparted to you as you are hearing. So I believe that every viewer who has watched this video, if you are willing to be used of God in the prophetic, this is your moment and this is your time to receive your impartation, and I believe you have been blessed. So I love you. I will meet you in the next video.